Number 10, the will to fight, Megalo Box. Given his illegal means of entry into the world of Megalo boxing, Joe and Team Nowhere must have always known that their luck streak would come to an end.
It's such an honor putting on that gear for me, you chicken.
When crime boss Fujimaki demands that the former junk dog takes a fall in his penultimate match against Glenn Burrows as payment, Joe and Coach Nanbu instead decide to fight to the bitter end to achieve their dream. Joe chooses to believe in himself and goes on to win the match in spectacular form, all the while Nanbu settles his debt with Fujimaki by cutting out his one remaining eye. Now that's what you call drive.
Number 9,
old versus new. Inazuma 11 Go versus Dan Ball Senki W. Far removed from your traditional soccer match, this crossover film decided to give a tip of the hat to fans via this opening playoff. Before the game gets interrupted by malevolent forces, we see both the original Inazuma 11 and their replacements engage in a dream face-off to see which generation truly is the master of the pitch. It may not last long, but we'll take any excuse to see Endo strut his stuff. Now just imagine if the World Cup featured stunts like this. Number 8, Meteor Drop. The Prince of Tennis, the Two Samurai, the first game.
この試合は俺が出る。お前の相手は越前涼香だ。
We're struggling to even quantify this one, as it's not so much of a win as it is an extinction event portrayed through the medium of tennis. Almost effortlessly, Tezuka is able to claim victory over his opponent by employing a technique that looks like it belongs in the most uber of shonens. With a galactic backdrop and a metaphorical meteor storm, the anime perfectly portrays the captain's strength as well as the swing's intensity. You have to feel sorry for the other team on this one. After all, how can you beat a player that's so strong, he even sends dinosaurs running in fear? Number 7, Hurricane Ghost, Eyeshield 21.
てめえ次第だ、クソチビ。アメリカでエース張ってた賭けを抜けんのか、抜けねえのか。
Take the hysteria of American football and combine it with the craziest cast of anime characters ever, and what do you get? A sports anime with enough superpower techniques to give Dragon Ball Z a run for its money. In the final play against the elitist team Poseidon, all hopes lie on Senna to score a touchdown before time runs out.
抜きます。
Fueled by friendship, as well as all those motivational devil bat cheerleaders, the titular Eyeshield 21 manages to slip past the thought unbeatable Kake using the Hurricane Ghost spin to avoid Captain's tackle.
捉えた。終わりだ。抜く。
Even though Senna doesn't quite land the touchdown, it doesn't take away from the awesomeness of this one exchange.
タッチダウンだ。いけるんだ。準決勝に。準決勝。
Number 6, the ultimate slam dunk, Slam Dunk. Punk-turned-rebound king Sakuragi not only managed to spearhead a genre classic when he chose to take up basketball, but also layered it with some truly incredible plays along the way. Out of all his grandiose moments across the series, we feel that none have truly matched the time when he managed to save Shohoku from defeat by delivering a slam dunk with the force and sound of an aeroplane, leaving the rest of his team, the spectators, as well as eternal rivals Ryonan utterly speechless. Number 5, Fire Shot. Captain Tsubasa, Road to 2002.
ドライブシュートに向かってその太い腕を振りかざすワンハンドキャッチでわしづかみ驚くべきパワー
And this is why you don't mess with the Germans, especially when it comes to soccer. Recent World Cup controversies notwithstanding.
シュナイダーのオーバーヘッドキックあっとシュートを打たない
While helming the Japanese team against their European rivals, Tsubasa and company soon find themselves in hot water when they're up against the Germans' ultimate combo, a goalkeeper who can withstand and deflect the force of their double kick.
あっと止めた
And of course, a striker Schneider, whose kicks are packed with such force that it even sets the ball on fire.
シュナイダー着地と同時にシュート若林反応が遅れた
Number 4, Takamura vs Hawk. Hajime no Ippo, new challenger.
また急所だこいつ俺を
The heavyweight Japanese hopeful may be on the obnoxious side, but he's got nothing on the American champion who gets his kicks from hitting on women and beating the crap out of the weak.
ここへ来て状態そらしだぞ
Righteously angered by Hawk's slandering of Japan, as well as his violent treatment towards his coach, Takamura soon becomes a beacon of hope, leading to a slugfest that's as brutal as it is enthralling. Despite getting the tar beaten out of him, Takamura manages to take home the belt after letting loose his inner beast and showing Hawk how a true boxer sells the score. Number 3, the final match point, Haikyuu. The Flightless Crows have faced their fair share of talented players on their rise back to the top, but none have even come close to the ferocity of Shiratorizawa, specifically that of their star player Ushijima, whose spikes can shatter both bones and psyches. Hell, his presence was enough to make Karasuno players feel like they were being crushed. However, fueled by their passion for the sport and perfect synchronization, the team is able to overcome the monsters on the other side of the net, with Hinata landing the all-important finishing blow. Number 2, Direct Drive Zone, Kuroko's basketball.
なんなのよもうテンション上がっちゃうわね
Taking on the former leader of the Generation of Miracles was always going to be a challenge, but when said leader manages to bring all of his teammates into the zone, then your chances of winning are as close to 0 as possible.
ありえないゾーンが5人全員
That being said, if there's one thing that Seiren's Light and Shadow are known for, it's pulling victory from the jaws of defeat.
そうさ俺だけで戦うんじゃないみんなと戦うんだ
By fully synchronizing with his fellow teammates, Kagami finally accesses the zone's true power. With this, Kagame is able to pull off a stunning slam dunk, proving once and for all that Kuroko's way of playing perhaps wasn't as foolish as the Miracles once thought. Number 1, Joe's fate. Tomorrow's Joe. The final battle between Joe Yabuki and world champion Jose Mendoza isn't only one of anime's greatest brawls, but also holds the honor of having one of the most debated endings to ever grace the medium. In spite of suffering numerous blows, as well as the after effects of his punch-drunk state, Joe is able to keep getting back up, taking the champ to town in the process. While he still ends up losing, Joe's unyielding spirit manages to practically cripple Mendoza. Of course, the moment that has become crystallized in every fan's mind is the picture of Joe slumped over, his body unmoving, with a smile plastered on his face. Dead or unconscious, you be the judge. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.